Hey everyone, Super Marcey here, right here at the Super Network YouTube channel and wherever else this may be posted. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and of course you can find us at our Patreon at patreon.com/the Super Network. So I thought I would do like a little video series about the movies that make Marcey. And the first one I wanted to talk about, and if you know me, this will probably come as like a zero surprise whatsoever. I wanted to talk about a film that I've loved for many, many years, and I feel like it has definitely gotten me through a lot. And that is No Retreat, No Surrender from 1986. It stars Kurt McKinney and J.W. Fales, and of course, one of the sort of very early roles from Jean-Claude Van Damme as Ivan the Russian, or as it says at the end, Carl Dresden. We don't know why, that's just the way it is. What is about No Retreat, No Surrender that makes it a film that kind of made me who I am? Well, I guess I just kind of bonded with this movie like straight away from the first time I saw it. I didn't know too much about it, just that it was a Van Damme movie and I have a lot of love for Van Damme. And it was one I wanted to try and catch because it was one that I hadn't seen of his. So I watched it. I thought it was amazing. I had so many laughs and I just found just so much enjoyment from this movie. It is so, it's so enjoyable. It's crazy how just stupidly enjoyable it is. And then for the preceding 8 days, I watched No Retreat, No Surrender every single day. And I was going through quite a rough patch with my mental health, and I was going through like watching quite a bit of martial arts movies, action movies, and whatever it was with this, it just really resonated with me. It is one of those kind of like Karate Kid type knockoffs, and the plot doesn't exactly make the most sense, but I think that just adds to how much I enjoy the movie. And yeah, we'll say like, you know, it's not the best made movie. You can see a few boom mics and strings in there. It's not the best acted movie, but I give everyone credit. They do try, you know, their best. The actual martial arts in it are pretty decent. You can tell like these, for the most part, they're not actors, they're martial artists. And I just think that just brings something really special to it. And you can tell people are really trying, but at the same time, it's not like it makes that much sense. And what I actually found really amazing is one of the things that I didn't find out until a little bit later, after I really started like telling everybody, you have to watch this movie, it is amazing. It is like, you know, in that realm of, yeah, I guess it's so bad it's good, kind of, you know, just silly movie fun, was that there's two cuts of this movie. And I believe what I have seen and loved is the international cut. The other cut actually cuts out quite a few things, but then puts in, and has different music, it puts in other scenes that help the longer version make more sense. And it just, that blew my mind. Again, like, my love of films that are kind of goofy and silly, you know, if you think The Room, Troll 2 type thing, like this just kind of fits in there. And it's just so silly, and I just can't, the dialogue, everything the characters go through, it's like, none of this really makes sense. Was this really necessary? And like the character of Scott, who's the bully, he's like a precursor to Eric Cartman in the way that he's just so rude, he makes up stuff, but he's amazing. Like, without him, this movie just wouldn't work as well as it does. And the main kind of like dynamic and friendship that forms like straight away with Jason and RJ, it's just so lovely. I don't know what it is, it's just beautiful. I love it so much. And you know, by me watching this movie and the enjoyment that I got out of it, whether a movie is good or not, that's always, you know, everyone's different, so it's very subjective. But with how much enjoyment and it, you know, I get out of it, and it just lets me, you know, kind of clear my head and go somewhere else for a while. Through the really tough times, No Retreat, No Surrender was something that was there for me that I could watch, and I knew that it's not something I have to totally focus on, but I can focus on it enough that I can clear my head space, not think about all the crazy things going on. And I think, you know, I credit No Retreat, No Surrender with helping me through a lot of really rough times. And that's why I feel like this movie kind of helped make me who I am. And, you know, as time goes on, obviously you get better coping mechanisms for these things. And the movie really just helped me. And it is weird to say that it's just like a film that just had this profound effect on me. And of all movies, No Retreat, No Surrender. But every time I watch it, no matter how many times I watch it, it is so freaking enjoyable. I still laugh. I quote the crap out of this movie. I love all the lines. Ugh, I love it so much. So if you haven't seen No Retreat, No Surrender, please watch No Retreat, No Surrender. Understand the magic of this fine, glorious, silly, goofy 80s movie. And, you know, if it's been a while since you've seen it, watch it again and then come back and tell me, like, yeah, that's just so much fun. And of course, if, like me, you do enjoy the Van Damme movies, this might have been one you haven't seen. It's really amazing, you know, to see, like, where he really started. And, you know, he's not in it much, but he makes his presence felt. So if you like those goofy, silly martial arts movies that are Karate Kid knockoffs with an imaginary or ghost Bruce Lee, this movie is for you. Just like it is for me, and probably will always be for me. So this is kind of like my little discussion on No Retreat, No Surrender and why it's a movie that made me. So I hope you enjoyed my little waffling on and ranting about such a lovely movie that I don't really want to go into spoilers in case someone's watching who hasn't seen it. So this is more about how I feel personally. It's not really so much a critique of the movie. And of course, as I mentioned, you can find us at supermarcey.com and you can subscribe to our Patreon. And if you wish, you can check out all my amazing art stuff. If you look up the Art of MP all over the place, you should find me. And that said, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and if you need any kind of help, please reach out to someone. I know this could be somewhat, I guess, reflective that, you know, I've had my issues, and, you know, while this movie did help me, a lot of other factors did as well. So if you are struggling, and I know the last, 12 months have been a massive struggle for people, please reach out. And once again, thank you so much for watching and listening. Peace out, guys.